What up? It's DJ Sus One, the feature presentation. We got a dude I know for a while, actually. He always comes up a little bit icier than he did before. My nigga Yo Gotti's in the building.
Yo, what's poppin', my nigga? What it is?
What's poppin', my nigga? It's been a minute, actually.
Yeah. I've
Actually,
been cut.
it's like once a year. Like it feels like you come out with a hit record once a year.
I don't know, man. I just try to be, consistent as I can be with this shit. You know what I mean?
Wow. So how you been, bro? What's been going on with you?
I'm
Before we
great,
talk
man.
about all the shit that's going on with you.
I'm great. I just been grinding. You know what I'm saying? Building the same shit.
Nah, you always grinding, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to somebody the other day, because you've been in the game since what, 1996?
Shit, I don't even remember.
It was mid-90s. I think it was like 96.
I mean, I don't know. Like I've been rapping forever. Feel like it.
Even before that, you think?
Yeah, I think since I was a child and shit, right? So I'm saying like, far as like making money and doing shit that matters.
I'm talking about hip hop.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't know if it's been that long. Like, as far as like putting out shit that was selling and making.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you've been in the game, yeah. So, but you've had a lot of longevity.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my boy. You know, there's a lot of people that's had longevity in the game, like Hove,
Yeah.
Fat Joe.
Yeah.
LL Cool J's not really rapping anymore, but he had super longevity. And I feel like I don't hear your, even though we all know it, but I feel like I haven't heard your name enough with those legends. Do you feel a way about that? Or
It probably ain't time yet. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think so?
Yeah, we might need some more years.
How many more years?
We still,
I don't see you being in the hip hop.
I feel like we still active right now. You know what I mean? We still,
Super active.
goddamn it, we super active in current time with the youngins. So it ain't
I think
time
Jay-Z's,
yet.
well,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You're right. You're current with the youngins because Fat Joe's had hit records. Jay-Z's had the album Beyonce. They're active. But yeah, no, you're actually super relevant. Like we play your records all the time in the clubs. You gotta do a Yo Gotti set. So
Out you.
yeah, the new record with Lil Baby.
Yeah.
It's got a bop. It's popping out here.
Yeah, that shit fire.
It's super fire. How'd you end? And I saw the video today. That shit's lit too.
Yeah.
How'd you end up linking with Lil Baby for the record?
I think we was in L.A. We had already been talking about doing something together, and I think we was in L.A. and we was in the same studio, and I had him come over. He was in QC recording in one room. I was recording in the next room. He came over. I played the beat.
Did you know him? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I first started hearing his first music, I was just like listening to his music. I'm like, this nigga talking that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was just like riding, in tour bus and shit, and I would like uploading his songs of me rapping it, and then he like, how when you upload somebody's shit, it go to their DM or whatever when you put their name on it.
Yeah.
He hit me back like 100. So that's like how we first, like I was just listening to his first mixtapes and shit he dropped.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Then I actually met him in person a couple times. I just fuck with what he represented, same shit I come from. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, we went in the lab and done that joint from scratch. Just, you know what I mean? Like just I had the beat, I did half of the hook, and as I did the other half, I came out and like, yo, you finished that shit. He went and done the other half. I went in and done the verse. She was just organic for real.
Yeah. Do you have a date for the album? It's called Trapped, right?
Yeah, no, we ain't got no date. My shit just in my head, like whenever this shit ready. And but I want to come soon because I ain't dropped in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they probably know I want to drop soon, but whenever this shit ready.
Now you were explaining to me earlier why you named the album Trapped.
Yeah.
But explain to my listeners why you named the album Trapped, because it's very interesting. Because automatically people can think from the trap,
And I'm not just talking about the trap. You know what I mean? Like it's a couple different things I mean by trapped. One, I'm talking like throughout the album, you're gonna see like a message to a lot of people that's in the trap, a lot of young hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm explaining to them the mentality. Don't let the hustle mentality get you trapped in the trap or the streets or the hood or whatever the fuck you get your money up out of. You know what I'm saying? Like understand the goal is always to get the paper and do what?
Yeah.
Swap it up, switch it out. You know what I mean? Like get the fuck up out of there, right? Because it's only a certain amount of time before we know what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And think about what the fuck you're doing. Don't just be like, this ain't a game. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like just, oh, I'm getting money. It's fun. Now it's real life. And in the split of a second, like, they could be your life or your freedom or whatever. You know what I mean? So,
Man, yo, when you talk this shit, like, because I'm sure it's not just an album, I'm sure you preach, to kids and youth all the time. Do they listen? Because
I think a lot of people listen.
Because this generation seems like they don't like to listen to anybody from before their generation. At least that's what's being presented as a lot on social media and stuff. So I'm just curious what their energy is towards you when you try to.
No, like I don't really like. You know what I mean? Like, I think when I speak, you know what I mean. I think it's respected. You know what I'm saying, to the ones that I speak to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and
Not saying they disrespect you, but do you think they take your advice or they just go back in their social media world?
If they smart, they will. You know what I'm saying? If they smart, they will, because I mean it's like this. Think about it, like even me, like and it's like somebody parents talking to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They probably really know what they talking about, but kids still don't listen to the shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think some of the slight differences is like when you know somebody really from a certain coach or really done the shit similar to what you done or something, you may listen a little more because you like, I know home really from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he ain't just talking just to be talking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these youngins already done the research on niggas and they study, so when they talking to a nigga, it's from a different place. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. And I feel like it's easier for these kids to get on. Like, what would you tell kids from around your hood of how to get on and get, be untrapped now?
I mean, get on, like,
guys trying to come out of that trap.
I mean, first of all, somebody hustling, I understand why they hustling if that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I once did it. I mean, I'm not saying glorified or I'm not saying keep doing it forever, but it's some people that's really in circumstantial situations that, you know what I mean, if they faced with taking care of their family or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is, they just gonna make the decision to take the risk to take care of their family. And I did it, so I understand it, right? So I ain't coming through there like no preacher or no activist or nothing like that. Like, no, don't trap, don't ever do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just making sure you understand what come with the shit. It ain't just money. It ain't just Rolex watches and cars.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? It's feed time. It's robberies. It's your life.
We got a couple of the young kids like 6ix9ine and somebody else recently, just did time. Is fighting those challenges right now. So yeah, comes a lot of bullshit. Listen, you're one of the guys that I've seen this game make a shitload of money, and I know you're about that. I mean, I'm not in your bank account, but due to the jewelry that's shining directly in my face, it
but
seems
the jury, don't let the jury fool you.
Oh, it gets worse?
Like, anybody can come here and do this interview with you and have on the exact same jewelry right now.
That's true, but yours has a different shine. Let's be honest. It has a different type of shine to it. But no, we've had personal talks, and you said you've invested in real estate.
Yeah.
And you've had other, ventures. You got to deal with Puma now, right?
Yeah, shout out to Puma.
Yeah, you got to deal with Puma, and you do a lot of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Nas just made $350 million off of tech, off of the TV.
Yeah, I heard about that play.
Yeah, big money.
Shout out to Nas.
Jay-Z's getting, I don't even know what type of money off of Tidal.
Yeah, big homie, unlimited.
So has Yo Gotti ever thought about, and this is just, geek talk, investing into the tech world or that type of world? Because that seems to be where the super money is, where it takes you to billionaire status. Dr. Dre with the beats.
Yeah, I'm right now looking at a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at investing in a couple things. I'm already invested in a couple things too. They like, it ain't like they paid off yet or nothing. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a couple things out there, and we looking at other things. I'm a hustler, so we always looking for ways just to flip some shit.
How do you look? Well, real estate, I could tell. Like, there's something that you look at of how the market's doing everything to see if the flip will work. Yeah. When you look at companies, what do you look at?
Well, me, we got a good team. First of all, you got to get the right people around you and the right teams. Mm-hmm. They may sometimes have more information than you on some of those things. Like, it's opportunities every day. It's just which ones you want to take the risk on, which ones you like, which ones mean something to you that, you know what I'm saying, that you, even when you'll take the risk even losing because you believe in the situation or whatever it is, if it came down to it, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's just teams and being in the right rooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you like, you know what I mean, when you fuck with the certain peoples in the game, you get to be in different rooms. You know what I'm saying? And you get to hear different things tips and shit like that. So your information be different, it be broader.
So you obviously are not going to share any of the type of investments that you're doing.
I mean, like, once they pay off.
I see.
You know what I mean? Like, see, we talking about Nas joint because he just hit for the 350.
I was surprised when I saw that.
You see what I'm saying? But they wasn't talking about it when he put whatever he put in it.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, like I said, we'll talk about it if he hit.
That's
facts.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Nas, 50 just got the 150 off that TV deal, 150 million.
Yeah.
I just see you in that light. Like, I'm waiting to see Yo Gotti in the Forbes with the Diddy's and the Jay-Z.
Oh, we coming.
All right.
We coming.
Now, this is a little bit of a different interview. I got a movie website. I'm into the movie world. I'm actually trying to find an investor. I'll talk to you later. To do film and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to know your opinion because this is our culture. Bad Boys for Life, Bad Boys 3, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Are you excited for it? Do you think they should be doing it? Has it been too long since the last one? Do you think this generation will feed into it?
Nah. I most definitely think people going to go support it. You know what I mean? You talking about, man, it's Will Smith and Martin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they can do this shit forever.
You know what? Bad Boys 2 wasn't that long ago, but they got Coming to America 2. They announced that with Eddie Murphy. Now, I'm sure you've seen Coming to America, the original from the 80s, and it was just took place in such a different era of lifestyle.
So I don't know if they can do that again.
That's what I was about to ask you.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, to me, that's like doing Scarface over.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
which I think they are trying to do, by the way.
Like, nah, you can't do. How?
Well, they're not doing it over. This is a sequel. Like Eddie, all the original characters is involved. But you know, it's just a different time. So
man, Scarface, man. You know what I'm saying? It's it. You know what I mean? Like, shit done is it. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think it'll be that same swag?
I just trying to figure out. It's a lot of creative people out here. So, but you know, just right off top, I'm just thinking like, how would you approach that? Some shit just so good, you have to just leave it like where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So, what's coming up next for Yo Gotti? You know what I'm saying?
A whole bunch of plays. You know what I'm saying? Just grinding. But right now, I'm focused on the album. You know, we love the music, man.
Yeah.
I love music.
Yeah.
Without the music, a lot of the other shit I do wouldn't be possible. So, you know what I mean? Like right now, I'm really focused on.
It's interesting. Would you ever leave the music completely?
To me, that's like leaving hustling.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a hustler, right? So I don't ever see myself not hustling.
Don't be the 60-year-old rapper out here still rapping.
No. Nah, but it's like when you say music, it's different. What I'm saying is, it ain't no role in music I don't know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
I probably can A&R better than any of the A&Rs in the building. I'm probably a better executive than any of them in the building. I'm probably a better manager than any one of these artist managers. You know what I'm saying? I know the game inside and out, back and forward.
Nice.
You know what I mean? That's why you don't see no rappers with me that don't have money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They probably got more money than success they have. You know what I mean? When it come down to numbers, ain't no broke rappers on my campaign.
And not, I love this dude, Black Youngster. I know that's family.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He has a couple of hit records, but the money he be showing on the gram, the money he's been showing, it's like, is that all from those couple records? Like, what the fuck's going on?
It's before the records. You know what I mean? He a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like what people don't see, what's not on TV is, Youngster do shows since he got with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was doing shows, 2-3 shows a week for, he probably getting, 30, 40, 50,000 a show. I mean, he getting more than some of the rappers with the biggest records out.
Yeah.
He been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, he bought a Lamborghini cash 2 years ago. He bought, you know what I'm saying? Like, he the first one with the Lamborghini truck for real.
Everybody under your umbrella,
you know what I'm saying?
So, are you looking to sign any DJs? Oh, my God.
Hey, look, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler, son. That's what I do, man.
All right, my nigga.
We got a recipe. We got a recipe to get money for real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say like we can make anybody do it. Like I can make anybody do it because it's a partnership. Like you got to have the talent or the music or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? The product is. You know what I'm saying? But any person I run across, any artist with that and the recipe and the blueprint is already in here, we winning, man. We ain't took no loss yet.
Let me ask you a question real quick before I close this off. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm taking all types of losses. Yeah. What do you look for when you sign an artist, by the way? You've experienced different generations of music. It's a different type of climate out here. What impresses you, like when young talent brings you music?
Two things I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for that thing, I call it the it, right? And your it could be different than anybody else's, you know what I'm saying? This person may be his music, here may be his personality. Some people are just a star. When I met Black Youngster, to me, he was just a star. Just the way he act, the way he carry himself, the way he move.
So you look way beyond the music.
Yeah, of course. Like, come on, man.
Can
like
somebody be a star without a good record?
You in the music business. You know, in the worst case scenario, we could give you the music if we really wanted to.
That's for facts.
You get what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like,
that's facts.
We put you in the right room, we're going to get the music. You know what I'm saying? So, but some people's strengths is their music. Some people is their personality. Some people just, you know what I mean? Everybody have a different thing that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to be able to identify with that. That's one. And then the second part to me is you have to be a hustler. We ain't fucking with niggas. This ain't like you lazy, you tired. I don't give a fuck what you got. You can be the best rapper alive. You can be anything. Like, ain't nobody got time to like tell no nigga to, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody got time to wake you up to go try to work.
You are Yo Gotti, and I know sometimes artists feel like you're supposed to grab them from here and just bring them here, and they feel like it's the easy, especially the social media era, they feel like it's the easy way out. Oh, Yo Gotti, just put me on.
Nah, we work together. You know what I mean? It's a 50-50 thing, you know what I mean? Like, we both, you know what I mean? Like, we partners. We got a business deal, we partners together, and we both trying to get rich together.
Nice.
That's how we move, you know what I mean? And like, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just family love and partnership, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
It's the way to do it, actually.
Yeah.
No 360 deals.
I mean, like, we just figure out how to get money together.
I feel you.
So I wouldn't say we got CMG deals. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
CMG deal, real niggas deals. Real niggas link up, figure out how to get money together, and we don't have budgets. You know what I mean? So that means whoever we working with, if the label got their little budgets for marketing and whatever the fuck they for, like, we ain't on no budgets. You know what I mean? If any artist I work with, I don't give a fuck what the number is. If we believe in what the record is or what the ideal is, we just make it happen. We don't never not do something because the budget ain't right there. What's that? That's them. That's the corporate world. They playing a numbers game and what you call this shit when they got investors and shit. The market share. You know when anybody can invest in your company. And shit.
Yeah.
What you call it? Public traded companies and shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, this self-owned, black-owned hustlers. You know what I'm saying? We'll go broke behind this shit. If we believe in it, you know what I'm saying? We'll put it all online.
That's why you're very successful, by the way.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people ain't willing to risk it all. A lot of people ain't willing to risk, period.
Yeah, nah, you know. That's what I be telling them all the time. Like, we believers, we ain't investors. That's a difference.
There's a big difference.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that invest in you, they invest into you to a certain point. You know what I mean? And if the investment ain't, you hit the cutoff, if this shit ain't happening in that time, this okay. Bad investment, next person.
Exactly.
Yeah, we ain't, no artists that sign with us, none of my artists is investments to me. We believe in them. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it take, how much it take, we gonna keep going at this shit.
One last question, Justin. That's you not moving as a regular label, meaning if they don't have any success within 3-4 years, you'll never drop them.
If they're 100, we gonna keep going and going again. Nobody never, because to me, if I believed in you this year, what's the difference? Unless some fuckery going on or you stop working, if you stop believing in yourself. I
understand.
You know what I'm saying? If you getting up still going at it just like we started in the beginning, I'm still going at it with you.
Yeah. All right, well, the album's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Single out with Lil Baby right now.
Yeah.
Puma deal. And all types of situations going on, man. I wish we could have more conversation in closing. I always say this. I think I say this every time. We talk every time you're on a radio run. And I want to have more entrepreneur conversation, more conversation like that. So I can be inspired to get that type of money. So hopefully that can happen.
No, you on the way. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Quit playing, man.
I have an album coming out. No, he's not.
I see what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Gotti, my brother, thank you for coming to the show.
100.
All right, love.
100.
Right. It's the feature presentation, DJ Sus One. Let's get it.